Checking in once again with our Weather Authority meteorologist, Lisa Montgomerey. Lisa, I know you were talking about those temperatures heating up quickly. Might be a good chance to take a dip in the water if you can.
I know, we were just talking about that. Where can we go swimming? There are some day passes. You don't have to look online to see what hotels or pools you can go to. And of course, we've got the beach.
The beautiful beaches.
We've got the ocean.
Yes.
The ocean temperature around Lovers Point in Pacific Grove in the low 60s. So, hey, that's not too bad, especially when we've got these very hot numbers. It's going to be very tempting to kind of take a splash and take a dip in the water with these hot numbers. So we are looking at some calm, quiet conditions tonight as we take a live look from Domenico's on the Wharf overlooking the bay. Beautiful night with mainly clear skies. So just, it has been gorgeous the last few nights. We had some patchy fog early last night, but then it did dissipate and we had clear skies once again. Even this morning started out with clear skies across the coast, and that's what helped to really warm us up and bump those temperatures up. In fact, our 24-hour temperature change still showing this because this is quite unique. Look at this. We are still, this time of the day, 17 degrees hotter than where we were this time yesterday, and that's in Big Sur. So temperatures overnight, especially along the coast, we're going to be staying in the 60s, almost close to our daytime high for this time of the year. So we're really going to be ramping up tomorrow, and right now you can see where those temperatures are. We are all basically in the 60s and the 70s. Watsonville down to around 58. Still, though, not bad out there for tonight with those clear skies. And we do have that heat advisory that is in effect beginning tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. lasting through Friday night for this area here. It's north of the bay. We're looking at the Santa Cruz Mountains, the Santa Clara Valley, where we could have some triple digits. So you got to watch if you do have some sensitivity to the heat. Everybody needs to be safe and be smart. Take precautions, drink that water, have that sunscreen, take breaks, get out of the sun. And that's going to be both Thursday and Friday. Now, the entire coast will be heating up tomorrow, so everybody should take those precautions and just use common sense. Mild overnight. We're looking at the 60s mainly for across the area. Thursday's highs inland 93 to 102, so that means we've got that heat risk, also that fire risk through the weekend too, because it will be so hot and dry with that sun, mainly clear skies. So we've got that sun beating down on us. You can see for tonight, not a whole lot to show you. We've got clear skies out there, good visibility, and we're going to see that for the next couple of days. Here's the overnight lows for around the bay. Look at this, in the 70s, and we quickly bump up at sunrise. We're looking at 71, 76 by 9, 10 a.m. So those temperatures are going to be in the 80s along the coast, all due to high pressure that's still to the west of us, inching closer to the area, really taking hold of much of this area here. California, we've got a lot of 90s and even triple digits down in the southern parts of the state as well. So you can see here by Sunday, Saturday will be a little bit better, and then Sunday we begin to see that cooler air move in, getting back to normal as a trough begins to spill northward, and that's going to help our temperatures drop back to the 60s and the 70s and the 80s across the area, and it looks like even for much of next week we'll be back to normal. So if you like the summertime heat, it's here. Enjoy. Overnight tonight, you can see we're in the 60s, very hot tomorrow in all locations, 101 for Boulder Creek, and then we're looking at Salinas back up into the low 90s, Morgan Hill, Gilroy, upper 90s, near the triple digits. Hot even along the peninsula, 80s here, upper 70s, Monterey 79. And then as we head inland, it's going to be hot, of course, a little breezy for the Salinas Valley, but still upper 90s, a lot of 90s here. Carmel Valley, even 92, Big Sur, 85 degrees.
Thank you so much, Lisa.